Hello, and welcome to Digital Publishing Online, and I'm Lisa Gabrielle. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about preparing your final portfolio for digital publishing. And I just would like to explain at this time the reason for a final portfolio. A lot of times we go through a lot of coursework, and it takes a period of time before the concepts of a class actually sink in. And a lot of times, as we're going through a project, we at the end turn the project in and we go, oh, goodness, I wish I had a little more time and I could have really done a lot better. So, the final portfolio is, in essence, trying to give you an opportunity to really polish what you've learned in the class and present it in a professional manner. And I had to modify a couple of the techniques that I had traditionally taught students to use for presenting a portfolio because we're in an online forum and we can't really get involved with printing things out. We can't get involved with mounting things on professional presentation board. But what we can do in the class is prepare a digital document that shows off our work that we completed in the class. So that's what you're going to do is create a final PDF that you're going to call your portfolio. Now, in the week that we're working on the final work for the class, I have posted a handout, and I have the handout here. It's called How to Present Your Final Portfolio. And I've gone through a series of steps to kind of explain how I'd like you to put this final portfolio together. So, step one here describes how you're going to have to design a custom cover labeling your work. So I have back here the sample of the final portfolio finished. That's what I had up on screen when we first came in. And over here for page one, I have my cover design. So again, this is all part of my demonstration. This is, if I was a student, I would design this cover and this would be my cover design. And on the cover, I have my name, the name of the class, the year, and what it is, which in this case, it's your portfolio. Now, the next thing that's going to show up in your portfolio is a revised version of your type variations book. Okay, so going back to here, after step one, after you design your cover design, you're going to save it out as a PDF out of InDesign. Okay. Then you're going to go and find your type variations book, and you're going to, based on instructor comments from, I don't know, what was it, maybe week 7 when you turn that in, or based on what you've learned since then, I would like you to revise that type variation book to bring it to a final polish. You know, this is it. This is the final piece of work that you're turning in. So you'll need to revise that, and you're going to save out another PDF of that type variations book. No crops are needed on that type variations book. All I'm concerned about at this point is that you have the entire um, type variations book in one PDF. That's the most important thing. And that it includes your cover, your table of contents, all your section pages, and all your inside pages are all in one comprehensive PDF. So you'll save that out as a PDF as well, and you'll store that in a folder. Okay. Also, the brochure and postcard project, the ad campaign that you're working on, you're going to save out the final execution, the one you turned in your process work for grading. You'll be saving that out as a PDF as well as your postcard. You'll be saving that out as a PDF. Now, those two PDFs will need to include crop marks, bleed, and fold lines because part of that project was learning how to work with crop marks, how to work with bleed, and how to draw fold lines. So it's important that you have those indications on your PDF. Okay. And if you do an extra credit project as part of the ad campaign, you should also include that here in your portfolio. Okay. So in the next step here, I proceed to explain how to organize yourself to prepare this portfolio. So I describe here that you need to create a folder. And again, I have back here in the Finder, I actually have that folder, Final Portfolio, and inside that folder, I have all of the PDFs that I created this semester in this class. Okay, so back to the instructions here, and I describe that here. I give you a list. You need to have the PDF of the cover design, one PDF with multi-pages of your type variations book, a PDF of the brochure with crops and bleed and fold lines, a PDF of the postcard with crops and bleed, and then a PDF of your extra credit project if you did the promo piece. Okay, and you'll have all of those inside of the folder called Final Portfolio, just so it's organized. Okay, and then step 4 here is again, you're doing the step in your preparations for your final ad campaign. You're doing the exact same thing here where you're using the utilities that I um, posted in the classroom. Back here, let me go back to the classroom here. These utilities, how-to resources on merging PDFs, you'll be using these utilities once again to merge together all of those multi-PDFs. And here is a final example of what that final PDF, that portfolio PDF should look like. So it'll have it could have up to 42 pages because you've got a cover design plus a 34-page book, a front and back of your brochure, a front and back of your postcard, and if you do the extra promo piece, that should be in here as well. So your portfolio should um, be sure, and I make a comment to this over here in the handout. Be sure that you use the high quality print setting for your portfolio. It's important that you have good quality, crisp, clean images. There's no pixeled or low resolution anything going on. Your final portfolio might be a bit big in size. Let me see. Let's see, what did mine end up being here? It looks like it's 12 megs, so it's not that big. It shouldn't be hundreds of megabytes in size. It should be, since we've been working with a 150 DPI resolution images, you should not have a problem with making too big of a PDF for your portfolio. Okay, so again, there's a handout inside the classroom, step 1, 2, 3, and 4 for creating your final portfolio. And you'll be submitting this final portfolio in the last week of class, which is our final will take place on May, let's see. I try to steer away from mentioning dates, but I can cut this out because it'll be at the end. 14th, we will have our online class portfolio due. Or all the materials for the online classes are due for my online. Okay, so that's the portfolio project, and again, that's worth 50 points. So make sure that you follow all the directions. I've kind of really detailed it all out here for you, as well as I've made this video. So there's two options available for you to read through the information, and or you can watch this video. Otherwise, if you have any questions on your final portfolio, you can post those in the problems and solutions for the week. And I wish you a lot of luck on preparing the final work. I can't wait to see all the polish and pizzazz of all your final work at the end. So good luck.